B.
No, it's Jimmy.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. This afternoon, we've got all the closing stages of the UK football and European. We'll have all the final scores for you after the final whistle. Hopefully, if you've had a wager, it's looking good for you. Mine personally, let's have a look where we're at. It started off quite well. We had down to cash outs now, it's back down to 86 pence. It was up at over £2. Only put £1 on. And that's for a little bit. I only had 13 results today. 13 matches, 3 goals or over in each of them. Returns is £7,092, 63 pence. So it's not looking too bad. I think we know where it ends up. We'll have a look in a moment and see who's letting me down. We'll just go through half-time scores. Most of the games are kicking off for the second half, so hopefully. Got to do a little bit of chroma key work later. Part of my head's disappearing there. We'll have a look at that in a minute. We'll start off with the English Premier League. Just kicked off in the second half. It's currently Brentford 0 and Burnley 0. Manchester City 2, Leeds United 0. I know there was an early goal. I think it might have even been in the first minute of that game with Phil Foden. But yeah, Manchester City currently beating Leeds 2-0. And it's half-time. Sunderland 1, Bournemouth 2. Everton and Newcastle, that's a 5:30 kickoff. And Tottenham hosting Fulham, that's an 8 PM kickoff. English Championship, 3 games have been completed. These finished Leicester 2, Sheffield United 3. Consolation goals there for Leicester. Sheffield United with 3 goals up at one point. Portsmouth 0, Bristol City 1, and Stoke 1, Hull 2. Hull getting back to winning ways. Half-time scores are currently Coventry 2, Charlton 1, Middlesbrough 0, Derby 1, Millwall and Southampton 0-0, Norwich 3, QPR 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2, Preston 1, West Brom 0, Swansea 2, and Wrexham 0, Blackburn 1. Good result for Blackburn if it stays like that. League 1, 2 games have been completed. Blackpool 0, Reading 3, Stockport County 1, Barnsley 1. Games currently just starting the second half. Bradford City 1, Exeter 0, Burton 0, Leyton Orient 2, Cardiff 1, Mansfield 0, Doncaster 2, Peterborough 0, Huddersfield 1, AFC Wimbledon 1. That might just be about to change. We'll confirm it is 1-1 at the moment. Lincoln 1, Port Vale 0, and it is AFC Wimbledon 2. They did just take the lead after Huddersfield had drawn back level, but goal scorer to follow on that one. Lincoln 1, Port Vale 0, Luton 0, Bolton 1, Plymouth 0, Northampton 0, Rotherham 0, Wycombe 1, Wigan 0, Stevenage 0. And it was Danilo Orsi on 48 minutes, giving Wimbledon that lead. Excuse me. It's currently Stranraer 1, Clydebank 1 now. Aaron Preston on 48 minutes getting Clydebank back on level terms. English League 2, these were full times, just 2 games played earlier. Accrington 1, Oldham 0, and MK Dons 2, Fleetwood 1. It is currently, these games have started the second half now. Barnet 1, Harrogate 0, Bristol Rovers 0, Notts County 0. Notts County down to 10 men in that game. That's one of the games I need 3 goals or more. Cambridge United 0, Crewe 0, Chesterfield 1, Swindon 1, Colchester 1, Cheltenham 0, Newport 1, Barrow 1, Salford 1, Crawley 1, Crawley have just missed a penalty, and Shrewsbury 3, Gillingham 1, Walsall 0, Bromley 1. Erdrionians 1, Hamilton Academicals 0. Lewis McGrattan on 47 minutes, giving Erdrionians the lead. West Brom 1, Swansea 2. Hegebo on 47 minutes, putting West Brom back into this game, but Swansea were 2-0 up. Vipotnik in the first minute, fastest ever goal in the Championship, I believe, and Galbraith on 11 minutes, doubling Swansea's lead, but West Brom have pulled one back there, plenty of time for an equaliser, possibly a winner. Scottish Cup, Benburb 0, Montrose 3. Blur Lions on 50 minutes. Comfortable day for Montrose. As you can see down here, that goal for Brentford will not count offside. York 2, Aldershot 1. Malachi Walcott on 47 minutes, putting York into the lead. Elgin City 1, Sterling 1. Sterling getting back level there. Goal scorer to follow. Right, let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look in live chat. Apologies, guys, for missing that one while we just went through the results. Liam, good to see you in there, mate. Frankie James says hi, Liam. Well, Liam, he says hi, Frankie. The last I saw, Liam, Cardiff were winning 1-0 against Mansfield from memory. I'll make you happy, mate. The horrible Jacks are ruining my acca. As if them winning wasn't bad enough. Good to see you in chat, mate. Anyway, you're always welcome, you know that. Sutton 2, Gateshead 1. Lewis Simper on 46 minutes, putting Sutton into the lead there. Let's have a look who's doing my coupon in. And cash out's down to 38 quid. Would have done with 7 grand before Christmas. There's been a goal in the Premier League. It's at the Etihad. The Leeds have pulled one back. Goal scorer to follow. Foden gave City the lead in the first minute. Gvardiol in the 25th, doubling City's lead, but at 49 minutes gone, Leeds have pulled one back here. No doubt all the Arsenal fans will be wearing Leeds shirt today, as will Chelsea. And it was Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I think he came on as a substitute at half-time. Not sure, it's just when I was watching it, I saw him hanging around the sideline, which is normally an indication, isn't it, that they've come on as a sub. Yeah, getting involved. Nothing wrong with that. He was just stronger. Good goal. Yeah, if VAR's involved, ignore it. That goal for Leeds is going to stand. Frankie James says, always having a great time. He certainly is. Monkeys, motorbikes and Maddie. In that order. He won't be watching this, so it doesn't matter. Yeovil 1, Boston United 0. Luke McCormack on 53 minutes, giving Yeovil the lead. Right, so I've got 13 bets on my accumulator. 3 goals or over in each of these games. So Sunderland Bournemouth, that's a winner already. Sheffield Wednesday Preston, that's a winner. Norwich and QPR, that's a winner. Luton and Bolton, currently 1-0 to Bolton. Rotherham and Wickham winning 1-0. Newport County and Barrow, that's 1-1. Bristol Rovers and Notts County, still 0-0. What is going on? What is going on? Walsall and Bromley, there's a goal in that game. Dundee and St Mirren, that one's up. East Fife and Arbroath, 2 goals in that game, so that's looking good. Wraith and Alloa, 1 goal in that game. Crewe and Cambridge, what? 0-0. Aye, and we've got an equaliser here now for Bournemouth as well. For Sunderland, sorry. Goal scorer to follow, and it's now West Brom 2, Swansea 2. Eggbore on 52 minutes, getting West Brom back on level terms. Bournemouth had an early lead there on 7 minutes. But it's now, that game is 2-2. Exactly. Liam says, come on, West Brom. Well, you would be saying that, wouldn't you, as a Cardiff diehard, mate? Yeah, West Brom, sorry. Swans were winning 2-0. And 2 goals in, 5 minutes there from West Brom after half-time. All things back level. Plenty of goals around today. It's just a few of these games are going to kill me on my coupon. Cambridge and Crewe. Come on, what's going on? Not good enough. 10 pence me cash out's down to now. It's all going on now. Southampton have just taken the lead at Millwall from the penalty spot. Adam Armstrong. 55 minutes on the clock there. There's still a VAR in progress there. Sunderland, that goal is surely going to stand. I don't know what they were, not quite sure what they're looking at there. Salford 2, Crawley 1. Matt Butcher on 53 minutes, putting Salford into the lead. Jaden Ward's in live chat, all the way from Australia. Jaden, good to have you in live chat, mate. I hope you're doing well. What time is it in Australia now? You're either late up or you're early going to work. It's one or the other. I hope you're doing well, mate. Anyway, and your missus to be, I should say. Colchester 2, Cheltenham 0. Mickey Mabick on 50 minutes. Colchester having a good day. Elgin City 1, Stirling Albion 2 now. Russell McLean on 56 minutes, giving Stirling Albion the lead. And Erdrionians 2, Hamilton Accies 0. Chris Mockery on 55 minutes, doubling Erdrionians' lead. Not often you say that about Erdrionians, is it? They've had a couple of shocking years. Jaden says, "G'day, it's 12:13 in the morning." He's working, meant to be working anyway. He says, "Don't work too hard, mate, on the weekend." How many more days' work have you got before you've got some time off? Hey, don't forget tomorrow night, if you're free, 7:15 in the UK kick-off, Biswa Krakow. We've got Stal Mielek. We need to get back to winning ways. We're just struggling at the minute. We're just struggling, not creating enough chances. That's the issue for sure. But yeah, I'm not sure what time that'll be in Australia, but 7:15 kick-off in the UK. We'll be on air about 5-10 minutes before. Jaden says he's got 3 more shifts to go. Can't come quick enough. I bet it can't, mate. How long have you got off then? You got a good couple of weeks off. And an Athletic 3, this in the Scottish Cup 3rd round. Bucky Thistle 0, Charlie Maxwell on 57 minutes. Good day for Annan Athletic. Rochdale 1, Eastleigh 0. Lloyd Humphreys with a 54th minute own goal, giving Rochdale the lead. Sutton 3, Gateshead 2. Gateshead, plenty of time for a comeback there. Goal scorer to follow in that one. And Erdrionians, they've now scored a 3rd goal scorer to follow. They'll be getting a nosebleed, the fans. Moyley, Liam, he's off travelling after Christmas. Hopefully we'll see him beforehand. Come and have a wee dram, mate. Frankie James says, big Cardiff fan in here, Jay. Liam. And his brother, Benjamin. It was Ewan Henderson on 58 minutes for Erdrionians, making it 3-0 from the penalty spot. And at last, don't believe it, Cambridge 0, Crewe Alexandra 1. I need another 2 goals in that game. Goal scorer to follow. And Salford 2, Crawley 2. Crawley have drawn back level against Gary Neville's Salford. And Cambridge nil, Crew 1. It was Emre Tezgel on 54 minutes giving Crew the lead. It's now Peterhead 1, Morton 2. Adaloy on 60 minutes from the penalty spot, putting Morton into the lead. Crawley goal scorer was Harry Foster on 57 minutes. And it's now Sheffield Wednesday 2, Preston 2. Been some early goals in that game as well. Sheffield Wednesday still hanging on in there by the skin of the teeth. Whether there'll be a going concern after Christmas, who knows? Jaden Ward says, yes, Cardiff, I remember that team used to play up in these top divisions. Jaden says, at this rate, Swansea will be down in League One as well. Shocking season. Yeah, it don't seem that long ago, mate. They're in the Premiership, does it? And doing all right. Just shows as soon as you come out of the Premier League, it's not easy getting back in. Plymouth Argyle 0. Stop laughing, Liam Moyle. Northampton 1. Tom Eaves on 58 minutes, giving Northampton a lead. Having a shocking season, Plymouth Argyle, aren't they? We've just seen on the local news yesterday that Plymouth, they've got the new training facilities and what have you. It's no good. It's no good if you're not doing it on the pitch. Moyley says, Liam says, hello Jaden, nice to meet you. And Liam says, Plymouth going down. You could well be right, mate. You could well be right. They're having a shocker. Woking 2, Brackley 0. Josh Kelly on 60 minutes from the penalty spot, doubling Woking's lead. And an Athletic 4 now. Bucky Thistle 0. Miles Gaffney on 61 minutes, wrapping things up for Annan. Hartlepool 1, Truro 1. Aidan Marsh on 59 minutes. Any travelling fans from Truro, you've deserved that. All the way up to Hartlepool. That is some journey. And some will have made it. 1-1 currently. At least come away with the points after travelling 6,000 miles. A joke, of course, but it is a fair old trek from Truro to Hartlepool. Blimey. Liam Boyle says, good. Frankie James says, no, not my Plymouth, Frankie. They're struggling this season. They had a shocker last season, and a lot of it got... What did it get? It kind of got forgotten about because they had that cup run and did what they did against Liverpool in the FA Cup and what have you, but not doing well. They're not doing well at all. Chesterfield 1, Swindon 2 now. Swindon taking the lead, goal scorers are following that one. Let's have a quick look, see how my accumulator's doing. What's the cash out at? 4 pence. I think we'll let that one run. Chesterfield 1, Swindon 2. It was Joe Snowden on 61 minutes putting Swindon into the lead. So who's still 0-0 in me at the minute? Bristol Rovers and Notts County. Notts County in that game, by the way, down to 10 men. And they have been for some time, so come on, Bristol Rovers, sort it out. Liam says, Devon is red. That'll be a reference to Exeter, who are currently, I think they're losing at the minute, aren't they? Well, Huddersfield now, what a game this is. Huddersfield 2, AFC Wimbledon 2, and Wales on 63 minutes getting Huddersfield back level. Hopefully, if you're a Huddersfield fan, you can be back on level terms for more than a couple of minutes. The last time you did this, AFC Wimbledon went up the other end and scored, so maybe they've learnt a lesson. That goal did stand, by the way, so it is Sunderland 2, Bournemouth 2. Yeah, don't forget to join us tomorrow evening. We'll be live on air about 7:05. Wisła Krakow, the mighty Wisła Krakow, will be hosting Stal Mielec. Came down from the extra class of last season. They've had a shocker. Lost quite a few players, but coming down into this Betclic 1 Liga in Poland, it's not easy. It's like dropping into the Championship over in England. If you think you're coming down and going straight back up, think again. Realistically, any team in that league on the day can beat anyone. So it's yeah, it isn't going to be an easy return to the extra class for Stal Mielec as they're finding out. They're going to be, if they're not careful, they're going to find themselves in a relegation battle as well. Drop down into Division 2. Blimey. Good luck with that one. Altrincham 1, Scunthorpe 2. Alfie Beeston on 59 minutes, putting Scunthorpe into the lead. And it's Dumbarton 0. Auchinleck Talbot 2. Connor Boyd on 62 minutes. That's in the third round of the Scottish Cup. Auchinleck Talbot. Got to be honest, never really heard of them. And it's Newport 2, Barrow 1. Courtney Baker Richardson on 63 minutes, putting Newport into the lead. Well, I don't know where all these double barrel names come from. Do you know, when I was a kid, long time ago now, there was nobody who had a double-barreled name. Don't know where all that has come from. Jaden says, which game you got on down the bottom, mate? I have got... I can't remember which one I put on. Let me have a quick look. I'll soon tell you, mate. I was torn between which one to put on. I think Churchill was on there. No, I can't see it. Apologies, Jaden. I can't see. I can't remember which one I put on. But it is from the BetClick 1 Liga. It might have been... I'm not sure if it was Churchill or not. I can't remember. Jaden says, he's laughing, he says, all good, mate. Thanks for that. You let me off there. Carrow Road, it's still Norwich 3, QPR 1. QPR took the lead in that game, but Norwich come roaring back. Over in Belgium, in the Jupiler Pro League, Westerlo have just drawn level with Dender. It's now 2-2. Frankie James says, double barrel means bastard of... Have you started on the champagne early, Frankie? Blimey. Blimey. Oh, and it gets even worse for Plymouth Argyle now. Laurent Tolage on 65 minutes. He's not scored. He's been a naughty boy. Foul play. He's off. He's running the bath. Kelty Hearts 2, Brechin City 0. Alexander Ferguson on 65 minutes, doubling Kelty Hearts' lead. And York 3, Aldershot 1, Joey Gray on 64 minutes. York pulling away. Bayern Munich have taken the lead against St. Pauli. It is now Bayern Munich 2, St. Pauli 1. And Frankie James says, I think wealthy landowners who got workers preggers. And she says, I have not. It's a fact. We must have about 20 bottles of champagne up getting ready for Christmas. There was nearly 30 bottles of champagne, but Frankie's found them. They've started dwindling fast. Wrexham 0, Blackburn 1. Johnson on 13 minutes. But Wrexham still getting nothing from today. Blackburn have had a funny season. They've had a funny season, Blackburn. They've had some shocking results, and then they've drawn some games where they look dead and buried. It must be a difficult time to be a Blackburn fan. Walsall 1, Bromley 1. Carney on 64 minutes, getting Walsall back level after Crowhouse on 18 minutes had given Bromley the lead. Is there a penalty? Leeds have got a penalty. Leeds have got a penalty at the Etihad Stadium. If they convert this, it will pull them level with Manchester City. All look good for City. 2-0 at half-time. Borden in the first minute. Guardiola on the 25th minute. After half-time, it took just 4 minutes. Calvert-Lewin drawing one back for Leeds, and now they've got a penalty. And I don't know why that penalty was given. I don't know why that penalty's been given. Either way, we'll see if he converts it. Xavier Simmons for Bolton, second bookable offence. He's been sent off. And it's Burton 0, Leyton Orient 3. Goal scorer to follow in that one. If you look over here, we've got the penalty being taken for Leeds. What's Frankie James saying there? I have not, it's a fact. Stick with me, kid. I will do. That's in respect of Frankie. Tucking into the champers. What's he done with his penalty? Let's have a look. I'm going to watch it. Can't be looking at that. Burton 0, Leyton Orient 3. It was Azim Abdullahi on 65 minutes. Leyton Orient pulling away there. That's a pretty much done deal unless Burton do something spectacular. Rotherham 1, Wickham 1. Kean Spence on 70 minutes, getting Rotherham back on level terms there. I'm just seeing why Simmons was being sent off at Luton. Two-footed challenge. Yeah, straight red, awful tackle. That goes in. It's in. It's all level at the Etihad. Manchester City 2, Leeds United 2. Killian Sheridan for Brecon City. He's been sent off on 69 minutes, second bookable offence. And Huddersfield, what did I say when they got the equaliser? Huddersfield 2, AFC Wimbledon 3. Ryan Johnson on 71 minutes, once again putting AFC Wimbledon into the lead. Huddersfield keep doing the hard work, getting back level, but they can't hold on to the share of the points. And it was Lucas Nemecha on 68 minutes, putting the ball in the net for Leeds from the penalty spot. It's now Man City 2, Leeds 2. Shrewsbury 3, Gillingham 2. Robbie McKenzie also from the penalty spot on 66 minutes, pulling one back for Gillingham. Still trailing, but plenty of time left there if you're a Gillingham fan. Burgess Hill 1, Potters Bar 1. Burgess Hill back level. Don't forget, we'll have all the full-time scores at the end of play. Lots of Scottish Cup games being played today as well, so some of the pronunciation might be a little bit rooty. Frankie James says, it was also to maintain a person's lineage. You're on ChatGPT, aren't you? And Adrionians 4, Hamilton 0. Goal scorer to follow in that one. Blimey. The Adrionians, they could do with saving a couple of them goals for the league matches. Millwall have just equalised against Southampton. Aziz on 72 minutes, making it Millwall 1, Southampton 1. That was after an Armstrong penalty on 55 minutes, gave Southampton the lead. And Moyley, you'll be happy with this one, mate. Cardiff 2, Mansfield 0. Youssef Saleh on 70 minutes, doubling Cardiff's lead. That should wrap the points up for them today. Dumbarton 0, Auchinleck Talbot 3. Great day for Auchinleck Talbot. Kyle McAvoy on 71 minutes. And Tommy Adeloy on 73 minutes for Morton. He's not scored, he's been sent off. Second bookable offence. And Adrionians' fourth goal scorer was Lewis McGrattan. He's done all right, Lewis McGrattan, for Adrionians this year, because whenever they do score, it's always his name that seems to be on the video printer. FC United 2, Ilkeston 1. Ilkeston pulling one back there, but still trailing. And it has now finished. Bayern Munich 3, St Pauli 1. That is a final score. Bedford 2, Darlington 2. Bedford back level. And Forest Green 0, Southend 1. Slavi Spazov on 68 minutes, giving Southend the lead. St Johnstone 1, Cove Rangers 1. Mitch Megginson on 73 minutes, getting Cove Rangers back on level terms. And Stocksbridge 1, Lancaster 4. Nothing more than a consolation there for Stocksbridge, it looks like. Radcliffe 2, AFC Telford 1. Radcliffe taking the lead there. They need them 3 points. Let's have a look. I bet my cash out now is too low. What is it? 1 pence. So who's letting me down now? Who's letting me down? Still. Bristol Rovers and Notts County. Oh my God, what is that all about? Notts County have been down to 10 men in that game since about, not even midway through the first half, I don't think. Mind you, that's a sore subject, isn't it? Because Manchester United against Everton. Everton early on down to 10 men. Just still outplayed Manchester United. They're shocking. Shocking. Salford 2, Crawley 3 now. Jay Williams on 72 minutes giving Crawley the lead after they were losing there. So in some of the football gossip that was doing the rounds, Ryan Giggs, all the drama around him because he's with a model girlfriend who's 15 years younger than him. They just had a baby and that. He's left his duties at Salford in September, and so what? He's still living the dream, isn't he? He's got more money than he'll ever spend. It's just something to fill tabloid pages with, isn't it? Some of it is absolute rubbish that they write. Hartlepool 2, Truro 1, Jamie Miley on 74 minutes, putting Hartlepool back into the lead. Long trip to come away with nothing for those Truro fans. At Hillsborough, it was Sheffield Wednesday. It was Sheffield Wednesday 2, Preston 2. It's now, I think it's Preston 3. They've just scored. They're not going to rule that out, are they? No, he's missed a penalty. I wonder what they were doing then. I've no volume on. They missed a penalty there. Still 2-2, so apologies for that. And Stenhousemuir 4, Blacknacuddin 1, Harry Nicholson in the 77th minute, getting Clacknacuddin on the score sheet at least. Third round of the Scottish Cup. That's why a lot of these teams you've never heard of, maybe. I know I haven't. Speaking of teams I'd never heard of, Dumbarton 0, Auchinleck Talbot 4 now. Carl McAvoy on 75 minutes. And it gets worse at Home Park. You're not going to be happy. Plymouth 0, Northampton 2. Elliot List on 76 minutes, doubling Northampton's lead after Plymouth. They're down to 10 men as well. Looks like there's been a goal. There's a penalty and a goal. What's going on? So Sunderland have taken the lead. Goal scorer to follow, and there's a penalty. There is a penalty. Brian Brobry on 69 minutes made it 3-2 to Sunderland against Bournemouth. I'm just looking at the penalty. It's a penalty for Brentford, but VAR are getting involved here, so it might hang fire there if you're a Brentford fan. The thing is, of looking at that now, he's got the ball, but he's cleaned the player out as well. So will they overturn it? I don't know. If it was me, no, because you're responsible for your follow-through after you've made the tackle, and he definitely took the player out. Middlesbrough 1, Derby 1, Matt Target on 75 minutes, hit the you-know-what. It's 1-1, Middlesbrough Derby. York forward, Aldershot 1, Joey Gray on 75 minutes. York pulling away there. And now Preston have taken the lead against Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Preston 3. Mads Okyar Jensen on 76 minutes, giving Preston the lead. Burton 0, Leyton Orient 4 now. Charlie Wellens on 75 minutes. Great day if you're a Leyton Orient fan. Still no goals in the Bristol Rovers and Notts County game. Shocking. Shocking. You're doing me coupon. Yeovil 2, Boston United 0. Luke McCormick on 78 minutes. That's a brace on the day for McCormick. So that VAR check has confirmed the referee was right. That penalty will stand. Player did get the ball first, but only just, and cleared. I don't know who the player was, cleared him out. Definitely a penalty. No point. Until Bristol Rovers get anything, or Notts County, on the score sheet, there's no point looking at me bet. Shocking. It's going to be Thiago to take this penalty. Perfect penalty. 1-0 to Burnley. Thiago didn't miss from there. Cool and calculated. Brentford 1, Burnley 0. Banks OD 0, Ross County 2. Jordan White on 81 minutes, doubling Ross County's lead. Confirmation has just come through there, as we've just seen. Brentford 1, maybe you haven't, but I've just told you. Brentford 1, Burnley 0. Eager Thiago, 81 minutes from the penalty spot. Carlisle 2, Tamworth 1. Final score, Aberystwyth 1, Cambrian United 2. We'll have all the Welsh final scores for you. Around 5 o'clock, which is what, just over 20 minutes away. I'm curious now as to who. Jaden, if you're still there, I will find out which game I put on. I think it was, don't shoot the messenger, I think it might have been Chicha that I put on. Or did I change my mind? I put on, Jaden, if you're still there, it is Legnica and Chicha. It's currently Legnica 3, Chicha 1, coming up towards half time. That isn't a live game, that has already been played, so I won't tell you the score in case you don't know it. Jaden Ward says, yes. Jaden Ward says, that one finished 6-1. I bet you walk around telling kids there's no Santa Claus and the tooth fairy's not real, don't you? Jaden Ward says, a huge win. Yeah, it was a huge win. Mate, I said on the weekend, I fully expect Legnica to make them playoffs. And now Millwall, the comeback is complete. Millwall 2, Southampton 1, Caleb Taylor on 81 minutes. Putting Millwall into the lead now, and it's now getting worse. At Home Park, it's Plymouth Argyle 0, Plymouth down to 10 men as well. Northampton 3, Jordan Willis on 80 minutes. Carlisle 2, Tamworth 1, as we heard, it was Georgie Kelly in the 79th minute. And Barnet 1, Harrogate 1. Harrogate back on level terms thanks to Jack Muldoon in the 78th minute. Jaden Ward, he's laughing his head off there. Supposed to be working. Good to see a man happy in work. Score correction just come through. Dunfermline 2, Queen of the South 1. So it is Dunfermline still leading. And Yeovil 2, Boston United 1. Goal scorer to follow there. Enough time for Boston to get an equaliser, but time is running out. And Luton have equalised against Bolton Wanderers. Goal scorer to follow there. Currently now it is 1-1. Forest Green 1, Southend 1. Harry Whitewell on 78 minutes, getting Forest Green back on level terms. Goal scorer to follow for Luton in a moment. Right now, it was Gideon Kadua on 83 minutes, getting Luton back on level terms. Currently Luton 1, Bolton 1. Coventry 3, Charlton 1. Goal scorer to follow there. And Walsall 2, Bromley 1. Goal scorer to follow there. That's a bet I had on my coupon that's up. So that's some good news. And Forest Green 2, Southend 1. 2 quick goals there for Forest Green. Goal scorer to follow. Southend were winning 1-0. Burnley, they've now got a penalty kick. Let's have a look what this one's for. Brentford have just gone into the lead through a penalty kick on 81 minutes through Thiago. Yeah, good goal there for Burnley. Far corner, keeper no chance. G-Tech Stadium, it's currently 1-1. Both goals coming from the penalty spot. Coventry 3, Charlton 1. It was Ellis Sims in the 76th minute. Coventry pulling away now. Newport 2, Barrow 2. Scott Smith on 84 minutes getting Barrow back level. And it was Zion Fleming in the 85th minute getting Burnley back level from the penalty spot. Yeovil 2, Boston United 1. Dylan Hill in the 84th minute pulling one back for Boston, like I said, but still trailing. And Walsall 2, Bromley 1. Ryan Finnegan on 80 minutes putting Walsall into the lead. And Huddersfield have drawn back level with AFC Wimbledon. This is like deja vu. They keep getting back on level terms to Huddersfield, but Wimbledon, they can't hold on to it. It was Alfie May in the 86 minutes. Currently, Huddersfield 3, AFC Wimbledon 3. Jaden Ward says in live chat, night shift are usually pretty slow, so it allows me to watch the football and F1 on the weekends. Perfect, mate. Perfect. But it's easier going to work than staying at home. Cameron Juniors 1, Edinburgh City 1. Lewis MacArthur on 81 minutes, stopping a little bit of embarrassment there for Edinburgh City. Still time there in that game though for it to go either way. And Brentford have now taken the lead against Burnley. Details to follow. Let's have a look what's gone on here. It's not another penalty, I can tell you that. It's a cross from Jordan Henderson on the right-hand side. It's not cleared by Burnley. Thiago with his left foot, little bit of a deflection, but poof. We've had, what, 3 goals in 5 minutes? Now that's entertainment. Salford have drawn level at Crawley, at home to Crawley, after they did have the lead. Oh, Liam Moyle, if you're in chat, I think he'll have gone now, but West Brom 3, Swansea 2. Jason Malumbi on 85 minutes, putting West Brom into the lead. Jaden Ward, he's not happy. He says, for fuck's sake, Swansea. Mate. Oh dear. It was Jason Malumbi on 85 minutes who's ruined your night shift. Still time though in that game. Salford 3, Crawley 3. It was Joshua Osterfield on 85 minutes getting Salford back level. And it's now Millwall 2, Southampton 2. Finn Azaz on 87 minutes getting Southampton back level after they were leading. Middlesbrough have now taken the lead against Derby. Morgan Whittaker on 84 minutes. Once for Plymouth Argyle. It's Middlesbrough 2, Derby 1. After Derby had a lead in that game for a long time. Cambridge 1, Crew 1. Mamadou Job on 82 minutes getting Cambridge back level. That's on my coupon. I need another goal in that game. And blimey, if you're a Salford fan, start cheering now. Salford 4, Crawley 3. Callum Cisse on 86 minutes putting Salford back into the lead against Crawley. That's a seesaw game for sure. There's plenty of them games about as well. Millwall and Southampton, seesaw game. Huddersfield, seesaw game. Plenty of goals about, just not at Bristol Rovers. Shambles, ruining me coupon. Jaden Ward says, Blue a 2-0 lead. This squad is woeful. It's not good, mate, is it? It isn't good. And after Bolton took the lead against Luton on 8 minutes through Dempsey, Simmons got sent off on the 70th minute, and Luton have now got that equaliser through Kadua in the 83rd minute. Paying for the sins Bolton Wanderers are. Lots of full-time scores coming in now from Scotland. Always seems to be the first results to come in, you know, full times. I don't think they had much stoppage time on. Probably too cold. Dundee 3, St Mirren 1, Joe Wesley on 87 minutes, wrapping things up there in the Premiership for Dundee. Etihad Stadium, it's still Manchester City 2, Leeds 2. City with a 2-0 lead at half-time, but... Oh, Nmecha missed a penalty on 68 minutes as well. The Leeds. I missed that. Still 2-2, that is for sure. Jaden, if you're there, what was your wife's name again? Is it Adriana? I know my daughter-in-law, who's Polish, or going to be my daughter-in-law, fingers crossed, is Anya. And that's how I remember when you said you missus' name, and I forgot it, and then I thought, no, it's not Anya, Adriana I'm going with. Just see how good my memory is. Cardiff 3, Liam Boyle will be jumping around his living room now in his underpants, smoking a zoot. Cardiff 3, Mansfield 0. Kane Ashford on 87 minutes, wrapping things up for Cardiff. Fish on 34 minutes gave Cardiff the lead. Salech on 70 minutes doubled that lead, and Ashford's just wrapped it up on 87 minutes. Red letter Dave, you're a Cardiff fan. Jaden says, correct, great memory. Blimey. I never thought, ask Frankie James. Honestly, my memory is getting shocking as I'm getting older. I'll take that one, Jaden. I've got it in writing. Jimmy's got a great memory. Frankie James says, passion for the beautiful game. Love it, Jaden. York City 5 now, Aldershot 1. That's a done deal. And Erdrionians have won today against Hamilton. 4-0. Blimey. They'll be celebrating in Erdry tonight. Finley Munro for Swindon, 91 minutes. He's not scored, he's been a naughty boy, he's been sent off for a second bookable offence. He is definitely not going for an early bath. Not at 91 minutes. I mean, if he ambles off now, there's been a goal. Yeah, Brentford have made it 3-1. Goal scorer to follow. Jaden says, this game will be the death of me one day, Frankie. It does get the old blood pressure going, doesn't it, mate? That's what I love about Wisła Krakow. Never, 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 never is it dull. And York 5, Aldershot 1. It was Joey Grant with a 89th minute penalty. That's a hat-trick on the day for Joey Gray. Well done to him. Sorry if I called him Grant. Joey Gray. Shrewsbury 3, Gillingham 3. Elliot Nevitt on 86 minutes, getting Gillingham back on level terms. And a confirmation there, Brentford 3, Burnley 1. It was Utara in the 92nd minute, wrapping things up there for Brentford. Lots of final scores going through there. Got to try and filter out the goals. A late goal for Altrincham against Scunthorpe. It's now 2-2. Matthew Cosillo on 88 minutes, getting Altrincham a possible share of the points there. St Johnstone and Cove Rangers, extra time being played there in the Scottish Cup. That's going to cause havoc, isn't it, doing the final scores now. Full-time score, Banks of D 0, Ross County 2. Forfar 0, Partick Thistle 2. Alex Samuel in the 93rd minute, wrapping things up for Partick Thistle. They will progress into the next round. We've got another goal though. We've got another goal at the Etihad, right at the death in the 91st minute. All the Arsenal fans, the Liverpool fans, anybody who doesn't like Manchester City, that would include Chelsea. Oh, they've got a late, what looks like it's going to be a winner against Leeds. And it was that man again, Phil Foden, in the 91st minute, after he gave City the lead in the first minute. And Wrexham have pulled things back level in the 95th minute against Blackburn. Nathan Broadhead getting Wrexham probably a share of the points there now. That's going to really sting. Really sting if you're a Blackburn fan. But in saying that, before the game today, Wrexham would have thought they were going to get all 3 points against Blackburn for sure. Camelon Juniors 2, Edinburgh City 1, Dean Watson in the 91st minute after Edinburgh City pulled back level late, avoiding some embarrassment, but it looks like they're going to go out. Jaden Ward says, bastards, fuck City. Manchester is red. Peterhead 2, Morton 2, Kieran Shanks in the 95th minute getting Peterhead back on level terms. That will be going through to extra time. Riverside, it's still Middlesbrough 2, Derby 1, Derby through Ajimang. In the second minute, they were in the lead there for a long time, but it looks like Wrexham are going to take the points today. Late equaliser for Darlington away at Bedford. 3-3 now. Hartlepool 3, Truro 1, Alex Reid in the 94th minute. Wrapping things up there for Hartlepool. It's going to be a long drive home from Hartlepool to Truro. Hopefully they've had a good day out though. Elgin City 2, Stirling Albion 2, Jack Murray in the 96th minute getting Elgin City back level. Late goals going in here for draws and victories. Glenavon 3, Ballymena 1. Glenavon wrapped things up there now. Still playing, but that should be it. Now it's the final whistle. Hartlepool 3, Truro 1. Right, who are we waiting on? Well, I know. Oh, it did finish. Huddersfield 3, AFC Wimbledon 3. Couldn't keep a lead, Wimbledon. But also, Huddersfield struggled every time they got back on level terms to keep it level. That must have been, the highlights of that will be good for sure. Still quite a few games being played. So we will keep giving you the goals as they go in. Oh my word, and that's a late one for Stranraer. Stranraer 2, Clydebank 1, Ryan Edgar on 91 minutes, putting Stranraer into the lead and probably through to the next round of the Scottish Cup. Peterhead 2, Morton 2, extra time being played. No problems for Dundee today in the Scottish Premiership. They've seen off St Mirren, 3-1 the victory. Oh my word. Oh my word. Millwall have taken a late winner in the 97th minute. Goal scorer to follow. Goal scorer to follow. It was Armstrong on 55 minutes who gave Southampton a lead. Aziz on 72 minutes levelled things up. And it's just been tit for tat, and Millwall at the death. Looks like they're going to pinch it. Goal scorer to follow in that one. Still at the Etihad, there was 10 minutes of added time. We've still got 5 minutes to go, so maybe all is not lost for Leeds. It was Tristan Kramer in the 97th minute for Millwall. You know, they'll have just enough time there to restart the game, but that's about it. Millwall 3, Southampton 2. It's finished. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Preston 3. It's all going quiet now as the full-time scores take over. There is a late goal there though for Altrincham. It's now Altrincham 4, Scunthorpe 2. Oliver Crankshaw in the 95th minute, wrapping things up there for Altrincham. Jaden says, take care guys, see you tomorrow night to watch the club that will hopefully lift my spirits. Devaj Viswa. Oh yes mate, I've got a feeling tomorrow night we might see some changes. I'm hoping so anyway. I'm not happy with Tahala. We need to get Ardit Nikaj on from the start, playing as a front two with Radado. It's not working. Can't wait. We cannot wait for Tahala to either improve or find some form that he was before we start winning again. We can't do that. We need a change. Hopefully Marius Jopp is strong enough to make that change. I'll see you tomorrow, mate. Look forward to it. It has finished at the Riverside as the heavens open. Middlesbrough 2, Derby 1. Middlesbrough fans won't worry about that though. They've taken all 3 points today after they were behind to Derby. Right, while I'm waiting for them... Why I'm waiting of these matches to finish, I'm just going to try and sort my chroma key filter out. Part of my head keeps disappearing. Doesn't bother me, but it must be annoying if you're watching. Right, remember 472. Ooh, that's the wrong way, Jimmy. That's a bit better. Right, that'll do. Don't go messing about with stuff. So yeah, quick shout out. I never do this and I should do it more. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. The more subscribers we get, the better chance we've got of being able to stream the Polish Premier League, the Ekstraklasa. I've been in touch with them. They have said they will do a collaboration with us once the platform is bigger. So every subscription helps. So please hit that subscribe button. Right, let's have a look now at the full-time results coming through. Get rid of that. We can have a little bit of quiet now as well. Hopefully if you've had a bet today, you've had more luck than me. Bristol Rovers letting me down. They won't be the only ones, but 0-0 against Notts County. Notts County with 10 men for most of that game. Shocking. If you're a Bristol Rovers fan, write a strongly worded letter. It's not good enough. Right, let's get the full-time scores up. Hopefully that's the right one. Yes, it is. Oh, I'm getting used to this now. 10 minutes of added on time at the Etihad. It's still Manchester City 3, Leeds 2. And hopefully that must be how many minutes are being played now. We must have gone over the 10 minutes. All of the results are in from the Championship in England. Same with League One. Couple of games still playing in League Two. Cambridge and Crewe and Walsall and Bromley. Both into 10 minutes of added on time there. I don't know why as well. For some reason today... Why did that match get abandoned? Spennymoor and Chester. No reason why it was abandoned yet. If anybody knows, let us know. Spennymoor were down to 10 men. Chester were winning 2-0 and then match abandoned. I don't know why. Still lots of games being played in the Southern League Premier Central as well. So I'm not sure why there's a bit of a delay there. Looks like there's, whether it's been due to inclement weather, I'm not too sure. Right, what I'll have to do, we'll crack on and we'll go with what we've got. We will go with what we've got. So we'll start off with, just because it's at the top, over in Belgium, the Jupiler Pro League. Dender 2, Westerlo 2. That's the final score. Werrigem and Cercle Bruges, that is a 5:15 kickoff, and Charleroi and Louviers, that's a 7:45 kickoff. Right, over to, there's been a red card in that game, is there? Yes, Sunderland, not sure what's gone on there. It's still being played, that game, but we'll crack on. So the English Premier League, Brentford 3, Burnley 1, Manchester City 3, Leeds United 2, Sunderland 3, Bournemouth 2. That game is still being played, deep into injury time there. Everton and Newcastle, that's a 5:30 kickoff this evening. Tottenham and Fulham, that's an 8 p.m. kickoff. English Championship, Leicester 2, Sheffield United 3, Portsmouth 0, Bristol City 1, Stoke 1, Hull 2, Coventry 3, Charlton 1, Middlesbrough 2, Derby 1, Millwall 3, Southampton 2, Norwich 3, QPR 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2, Preston 3, West Brom 3, Swansea 2, Wrexham 1, Blackburn 1. Frankie James says in live chat, see you tomorrow, Jaden. English League 1, Blackpool 0, Reading 3, Stockport 1, Barnsley 1, Bradford City 1, Exeter 0, Burton 0, Leyton Orient 4, Cardiff 3, Mansfield 0, Doncaster 2, Peterborough 1, Huddersfield 3, AFC Wimbledon 3, Lincoln 1, Port Vale 0, Luton 1, Bolton Wanderers 1, Plymouth Argyle 0, Northampton Town 3, Rotherham 1, Wickham 1, Wigan 0, Stevenage 0, English League 2, Accrington 1, Oldham Athletic 0, MK Dons 2, Fleetwood 1, Barnet 1, Harrogate 1, Bristol Rovers 0, Notts County 1, Cambridge United 2, Crewe 1, Chesterfield 1, Swindon 2, Colchester 2, Cheltenham 0, Newport 2, Barrow 2, Salford 4, Crawley 3, Shrewsbury 3, Gillingham 3, Walsall 3, Bromley 1. English National League, Solihull Moors 1, Wealdstone 1, Altrincham 4, Scunthorpe 2, Braintree 1, Morecambe 0, Carlisle 2, Tamworth 1, Forest Green 2, Southend 1, Hartlepool 3, Truro 1, Rochdale 2, Eastleigh 0, Sutton 4, Gateshead 2, Woking 2, Brackley Town 0, Yeovil 2, Boston United 1, York City 5, Aldershot 1, Boreham Wood and FC Halifax, that is a 5:30 kickoff. English National League North, Alfreton and Southport match postponed, Bedford 3, Darlington 4, Buxton 1, Merthyr Town 2, Curzon Ashton 1, AFC Fylde 3, Hereford and Marine match postponed, Kidderminster 3, Chorley 1, Leamington 1, Worksop 2, Macclesfield 1, Scarborough 1, Oxford City 0, Kings Lynn 1, Radcliffe 2, AFC Telford 2, South Shields and Peterborough Sports match postponed, Spennymoor 0, Chester 2, Spennymoor with a player sent off. That match was abandoned, so check with your bookmaker to see what the rules are on that one for you. National League South, AFC Totton 0, Dagenham and Redbridge 5, Bath 1, Enfield Town 1, Chelmsford 0, Torquay United 2, Chesham 2, Dorking 1, Dover 2, Slough 0, Eastbourne Borough 6, Hampton and Richmond 0, Farnborough 1, Ebbsfleet 1, Horsham FC 1, Western Supermare 1, Maidenhead 3, Chippenham 0, Maidstone 1, Salisbury 0, Tonebridge 1, Hemel Hempstead 3, Worthing 5, Hornchurch 0. NPL Premier Division. Ashton United 0, Hednesford 1. Amberbridge 1, Prescott 0. Cleethorpes and Whitby, match postponed. FC United 2, Ilkeston 1. Gainsborough and Hyde, match postponed. Leek 2, Workington 2. Rushall 0, Hebburn Town 1. Stocksbridge 1, Lancaster 4. Stockton 3, Warrington Rylands 1. Warrington 0, Morpeth 0. Southern League Premier Central. Banbury 2, Stamford 0. Barwell 1, Harborough 1. Bury Town 1, Stratford 2. Hills Owen 4, Bishop Stortford 4. Kettering 5, Stourbridge 0. Leiston 1, Rail Bedford 0. Needham Market 1, Alvechurch 0. Corn 3, St Ives 1. Redditch 0, Spalding United 7. Sudbury 2, Bromsgrove 2. Worcester 1, Royston 0. English Southern League Premier South. Basingstoke 0, Walton and Hersham 3. Berkhamsted 1, Poole 2. Bracknell 2, Hanwell Town 1. Chertsey 1, Plymouth Parkway 0. Dorchester 2, Gosport 2. Farnham and Yate Town match postponed. Hungerford and Taunton match postponed. Sholling 3, Evesham 0. Tiverton and Hampton Waterlooville match postponed. Weymouth 0, Uxbridge 0. Wimborne 2, Gloucester 2. That match still being played into injury time. English Isteman League Premier Division. Burgess Hill 2, Potters Bar 1. Canvey Island 1, Cray Wanderers 1. Carshalton 0, Cray Valley 1. Chatham 1, St Albans 4. Dartford 1, Dulwich Hamlet 0. Folkestone 3, Chichester 0. Hashtag 3, Lewes 3. Welling 3, Cheshunt 1. Whitehawk 2, Ramsgate 2. And Wingate and Finchley 2, Billericay 2. Over in France, League 1. Monaco 0, PSG 0, 50 minutes on the clock there. Paris FC and Auxerre, that's a 6 p.m. kickoff. Marseille and Toulouse, that's a 8:05 kickoff. Moving over to Germany, the Bundesliga. Bayern 3, St. Pauli 1. Bremen 1, FC Köln 1. Hoffenheim 3, Augsburg 0. Union Berlin 1, Heidenheim 2. Bayer Leverkusen and Dortmund, that is a 5:30 kickoff. Germany, Bundesliga 2. Braunschweig 2, Kaiserslautern 0. Perth 0, Bochum 3. Kiel 0, Hertha 1. Magdeburg and Nuremberg, that is a 7:30 kickoff this evening. Italy, Serie A. Genoa 2, Verona 1. Parma 0, Udinese 2. Juventus and Calgary, that's just kicked off, 9 minutes gone, currently 0-0. AC Milan and Lazio, that is a 7:45 kickoff this evening. Italy, Serie B. Empoli 5, Bari 0. Pescara 0, Padova 1. Reggiana 0, Frosinone 1. Suditrol 0, Avellino 1. Venezia 3, Mantova 0. Catanzaro 2, Entella 2. That game is currently at half-time. Palermo and Carraresa, that's a 6:30 kickoff this evening. Over to Holland now, the Eredivisie. Excelsior 1, NAC Breda 0. 81 minutes on the clock there. Sittard and Heracles, that's a 5:45 kickoff. And Nijmegen v Sparta Rotterdam, that's an 8 p.m. kickoff this evening. Northern Irish Premier League now. Crusaders 0, Coleraine 2. Dungannon 1, Larne 2. Glenavon 3, Ballymena 1. Linfield 3, Carrick Rangers 1. Portadown 2, Cliftonville 3. Northern Irish Championship. Anna 3, Ards 1. Armagh 3, Harland and Wolf Welders 1. Limavady 4, Ballina Mallard 2. Loughgall 2, Dundela 1. Newington and Institute and Warren Point and Queen's University. Those games have finished. The scores haven't come through yet. Over to Poland now, the extra classer. Lecture 5 to Malika Brookbet 1. Corona and Cracovia. That game's got 42 minutes on the clock. It's currently 0-0. Katowice and Pogoń Szczecin. That is a 7:15 kickoff this evening. Poland, the Betclic 1 Liga. Odra Opole and Hrobry Glogov. Polonia Varsova and Pogoń Siedlice. That's both 6:30 kickoffs, as is Ruka Horzov and Pucha. Liga Portugal. It is currently Casapia 0, Alverca 1. Alverca just taking the lead there, 77 minutes on the clock. Moreirense 1, Famalicão 2, 77 minutes on the clock. Nacional and Benfica, that's a 6 o'clock kickoff. And Gil Vicente and Tondela, that's an 8:30 kickoff. Scottish Premiership. Dundee FC 3, St Mirren 1, Motherwell 0, Hearts 0. Kilmarnock and Dundee United, that's a 5:45 kickoff. Now we'll go through the Scottish Cup. Erdrionians 4, Hamilton 0. Annan 4, Bucky Thistle 0. 3, Turriff United 0. Banksuddy 0, Ross County 2. Edinburgh 0, Montrose 3. Bonnyrigg Rose 1, Spartans 2. Camberland Juniors 2, Edinburgh City 1. Dumbarton 0, Auchinleck Talbot 4. Dunfermline 2, Queen of the South 1. East Fife 0, Arbroath 2. Elgin and Stirling, that is penalty kicks being taken, I think, there. Oh no, that's extra time being played, apologies. Forfar 0, Partick Thistle 2. Kelty Hearts 2. Brechin 0. Peterhead 2, Morton 2. That game is extra time being played. Wraith 1, Alloa 0. St Johnstone 1, Cove Rangers 2. That's a half-time score at the moment. Stenhousemuir 4, Clachnacudin 1. Stranraer 2, Clydebank 1. That's a half-time score. Tranette and Inverness, that match was postponed. Moving over to La Liga. Mallorca 2, Osasuna 2. Barcelona 3, Alaves 1. Levante and Athletic Bilbao, that's a 5:30 kickoff. Atletico Madrid and Oviedo, that's an 8 p.m. kickoff. Spanish La Liga 2. Ceuta 1, Burgos 0. Cultural Leones 0, Granada 1. Albacete and La Coruña, that's a 5:30 kickoff, as is Almeria and Huesca. Valladolid and Malaga, that's an 8 p.m. kickoff. Over to Turkey, the Superliga. Rise Sport 0, Kayserispor 1. Gaziantep 1, Eyüpspor 2. Kasimpasa 0, Başakşehir 0, 16 minutes on the clock there. Trabzonspor 0, Konyaspor 0, that's 15 minutes on the clock. Welsh Premier League. Barlowtown 2, Cardiff Metropolitan 2. Britain Ferry 2, Flint 2. Colwyn Bay 5, Penyibont 4. Llanelli 1, Connors Quay 2. That game still being played, 78 minutes on the clock. And in the FA Cup in Wales, Trefelin 3, Cardiff Draconians 3. Trefelin went through 4-3 on penalties. Bundesliga in Austria. Austria Vienna 0, Tyrol 0. That's 59 minutes on the clock. Grazer and Linz. It's Grazer 1, Linz 0, 55 minutes on the clock. And Ried and Wolfsberger, that's 0-0, 60 minutes on the clock. Over to Cyprus now, the Cyprus League. Aknes 0, Nicosia 1, Limassol 4, Orelmine 0, and Anathosis 1, Apoel 0. That game's just kicked off. It is 17 minutes on the clock. Over in Hungary, we've got Zalaegerszeg 1, Pax 0. Kazin Barsika 1, DVTK 1. Győr 3, Budapest 0. Just the one game in Luxembourg. Jeunesse Esch 0, Strassen 2. In the Dutch Tweede Division, HFC 0, Katwijk 2, Excelsior 1, AFC 1, GVV 3, Kazakhstan Boys 2, Hardenberg 4. Yeah, oh my word. Ijsselmeervogels 0, Poek 1, Barendrecht 1, Volendam 1, Young Almere City 4, Sparta Rotterdam 2, Rinsberg's Boys 4, Quick Boys 1, Assen 0, and Spakenburg 0, De Treffers 5. Give me the Polish League again, please. Russian Premier League, Arkon Tagliati 1, RENN 2, CSKA Moscow 2, Orenburg 0, Baltica and Spartak Moscow. That game is currently 44 minutes on the clock. It is 0-0. Swiss Super League, Lugano 0, Sion 0, 19 minutes on the clock there. Zurich 0, Grasshoppers 0, same 19 minutes on the clock. Luzerne and Winterthur, that is a 7:30 kickoff this evening. Welsh Southern League, Lantwick Major 1, Afan Lido 0, Treoin 2, Newport City 0, Yinshire Albions 1, Cumbraland Celtic 0, Aberystwyth 1, Cumbraland United 2. Welsh Northern League, Brickfield and Denby, match postponed. Carouse and Ruthin, match postponed. Gresford 2, Rill 2. Galsfield 2, Newtown 1. Holyhead 3, Flint Mountain 1. Mould Alexandra 1, Airbus 1. Henry Knox 6, Buckley 0. And that is all she wrote for today's all-time scores from around the UK and Europe. What a struggle that was. Blimey O'Reilly, Governor. Thank you, James says in live chat. Good result, Liam. That will have been for his beloved Cardiff. Right. All that's left for me to say is thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. But I do need subscribers. Once we get a bigger platform, the Polish Premier League have said we can live stream the Extra Classer. That'd be fantastic. So please hit that subscribe button. I'll be back tomorrow evening about 7:10 UK time for the mighty Wisła Kraków as we host Stal Mielec in the Polish Betclic 1 Liga. Stal Mielec came down from the Premier League last season, but they've struggled. They have struggled. and Viswa, we sit top of the league. So hopefully we can do the double over them this season. We beat them on the opening day of the season. So let's see if we can add 3 points to the tally. We've been a little bit goal shy lately, not creating too many chances. So we may see some changes. Sure to be an exciting game. It's Viswa Krakow. You're always going to get excitement. Join me for that one. Like I said, we'll be on here about 5-10 minutes before and just go through the team lineups, see if there's been any shocks. And all that's left to say is enjoy your Saturday evening, whatever's left of it. I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live First. It has been my pleasure to entertain you, hopefully. We'll see you soon.